Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Science and Me. So today we will be discussing about a new chemistry topic, that is trends in periodic table. Okay, so according to CBSE syllabus there are 4 trends which are given in the NCERT textbook, that is valence electrons and valency, then size of the atom, metallic character, nature of oxide. So we will be dealing about all the 4 the trends in periodic table, what is happening when it moves from left to right and when it is going from top to bottom in a group and in a period. Okay, so let us discuss one by one each characteristics or each trend one by one, what happens in a period and what happens in a group. So we will start with the first one, that is valence electrons and valency. So I am just writing this out. Okay, so valence electron. Now what is valence electrons? Valence electrons is the electrons which are present in the outermost orbit. Okay, the electrons which are present in the outermost orbit. And what is valency? Valency is the combining capacity of an element. Means how much the element requires to attain the octet. उसको कैसे stable करना है? How it will become stable? So how many electrons it requires to attain its stability? So it will do either by losing the electrons like as metals do, or it can do by gaining the electrons like non-metals do. So let us take the example of any period. What happens in the period and what happens in a group? What happens to the valence electrons and valency in a period and in a group? So I have written here, this is the third period actually. So I have taken a third period. So these all are there in the third period. So sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine and argon. Okay, so we will just write the electronic configuration: 281, then 282, 283, 284, 285, 286, 287 and 288, right? So what is the now valence electrons? You can just see the trend, what is happening the valence electron to the valence electrons when you are moving from left to right, because in a period we always move from left to right. Okay, so we are going like this. Okay, so left to right. So what happens in a period when you move from left to right? The valence electrons, as you can see, this is 1, then this is becoming 2, it is becoming 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8. So what is happening to the valence electrons? Valence electrons are increasing. Okay, so the valence electrons increases. Okay, valence electron increases when we move from left to right in a period. Okay, valence electron increases when we move from left to right in a period. Okay, so you can see how the trend it is being done, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is going, right? Increase होते जा रहा है. Then let us see what is happening in a group. So this is the first group which I have written, group 1. Okay, group 1. So group 1, lithium, sodium, potassium. So you can see here the number of valence electrons. So lithium atomic number is 2. You can see the electronic configuration. So it is 2, 1, then 281, 2881. So you can see what is happening to the valence electron. It remains the same. The valence electron remains the same in case of group 1 elements or any group. Okay, it's not only for group 1, group 2 also, group 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever. So the number of valence electron remains same when you move from top to bottom in a group. Okay, so when you move from top to bottom in a group, so valence electron remains the same, but in period valence electron increases. So what is the reason? Because here you can see there is increase in the atomic number. So as atomic number is increasing, so the valence electron is also increasing, right? Now let us see about the valency. What actually happens to valency? Okay, so let us see what is the valency of these all. Okay, now first this is 1, the valency. So valency is 1, here the valency is 2, here the valency is 3. Okay, and silicon valency is 4. Now what is happening to here? Like valency, it is now again 3, it's 2, this is 1 and this is 0. So what is happening to, you can see the trend, what is happening to the valency. So first the valency increases, this here it is increasing. Okay, valency first increases, and then it decreases. Okay. So what happens to the valency in a period when we move from left to right in a period? What happens to it? First, the valency increases and then it decreases. Okay, because the tendency to gain electron decreases and tendency to lose electron decreases and tendency to gain electron increases. Okay, so you can say the electropositivity character decreases and electronegativity character increases. Okay, then coming to the group. Now what happens to group? The valency remains the same. The valence electron and valency remains the same. In a group, you can see the valency is 1, 1, 1. In all the three cases, valency remains the same because that's why they are there in the first group elements, right? So the valency and valence electron remains the same in group when you move from top to bottom, and when we move from left to right, the valency first increases and then decreases. Okay. Now, this was about valence electron and valency. So, let us talk about the next thing, that is the atomic size or the size of the atom. Atomic size is also called as atomic radius. Okay. So, atomic size, or you can also call it as atomic radius. Okay. Now, what is this atomic radius? First, I'll explain you what is atomic radius or atomic size. How you will define atomic size. See, this is a nucleus and then just these are the shells, okay, shells of an atom. And this is the nucleus of an atom. So the distance from the center of the nucleus till the outermost orbit, okay, this is known as atomic size. Okay, so how you will define atomic size? The distance from the center of the nucleus till the outermost orbit is called as its atomic size. Okay. So, atomic size is basically measured in picometers. Okay, it's basically measured in picometers. So, we just in short we write pm. Okay, so we used to write as pm. So, 1 pm is equals to 10 to power minus 12 meters. Okay, 1 picometer is equals to 10 to power minus 12 meters. Now, let us see what happens. What is the trend which is being followed for atomic size in a period and in a group. Okay. Now, when you move from left to right in a period, the atomic size basically decreases. Now, I'll tell you the reason why it decreases. Okay, the atomic size becomes small. So, this one, sodium, is having the bigger atomic size compared to magnesium. Magnesium is bigger than this. This aluminium is bigger than silicon. So, as we are proceeding towards from left to right, the atomic size is decreasing. So, when I compare which one is the biggest one and which one is the smallest one, so we can say sodium is the biggest one and chlorine could be the smallest one. Okay. So, why atomic size decreases? What is the reason? See, what is happening as you are moving from left to right, okay, in a period. So, the electrons are increasing, the valence electrons are increasing, as I told you, here 1, here 2, here 3, here 4, 5, 6, 7. So, the valence electrons are increasing. So, as valence electrons are increasing, there is a positive charge. See, this is a nucleus and nucleus contains positive charge, right? Nucleus contains positive charge. So, once the electrons are increasing, so the nucleus, because it's a positive charge, it will attract the negative charges towards it. So, the electrons are attracted towards inside because of the strong nuclear charge. So, as it is attracting the electrons towards inside, the size is becoming small. It is shrinking, so the size is becoming small. Okay, so that is the reason the atomic size decreases. Because as the number of electrons are increasing, the nuclear charge is attracting the electrons towards inside. So, that's why the size is decreasing. Okay, as we move from left to right. Now, let us see what happens in a group. Now, in a group, at every level, one extra shell is added. So, here you can see this is nucleus, one shell, two shells, then two shells and then three shells. So, here you can see the size difference. Okay, as you are moving down, at every level, one extra shell is added. So, at every level, one extra shell is added. So, because of that, the size is increased. So, here the atomic size increases. Okay, atomic size increases as we move from top to bottom in group. So, atomic size increases. But in period, atomic size decreases. Right? So this was about atomic size. Now the third characteristic, that is metallic character. Okay, metallic character. So what happens in metallic character? Let us see that also, what happens in metallic character. Now what is metallic character? Metallic character is what? The tendency of an element to lose the electrons. So basically two things will come. One is electropositivity and another one is electronegativity. So electropositivity means the tendency to lose the electrons, the tendency of an element to lose the electrons. And electronegativity means tendency of an element to gain electrons. So the third characteristic is what? Metallic character. Now what happens to this metallic character when you move from left to right in a period? Okay, so this is a period. When you move from left to right, the metallic character decreases. Now why it decreases? Why metallic character decreases when you move in a period? The reason is, as you are moving here, you can see that the metals are being converted into non-metals. You can see the metals here are now non-metals. As you are proceeding, moving towards from left to right, the metals are converting into non-metals. So the tendency to lose electron decreases, that is electronegativity. Okay, electronegativity increases and electropositivity decreases. Okay, electropositivity, sorry, just a minute. Electropositivity, okay, it increases. So the tendency to lose electron decreases and tendency to gain electron increases. Okay, so what is happening? So here it can lose 1 electron, it can lose 2 electrons, this can lose 3 electrons. This is quite difficult to lose 4 electrons, it will just share covalent bond. This will lose 3, this will lose 2, this will lose 1. So you can, this is actually gained. It will not lose this many because the valence electron is 5. So this here I have written the valency. Okay, I have written the valency. So metals, they lose electrons and non-metals, they gain electrons. So you can see that. So as you are proceeding, as you are moving from left to right in a period, the tendency to lose electron decreases and the tendency to gain electron increases. This many electrons it can gain, because see, in phosphorus the electronic configuration is 285, so it cannot lose 5 electrons. It will be easier for the phosphorus to gain 3 electrons, so it will start to gain 3 electrons. Okay, so the metallic character decreases when we move from left to right. So let us see what is happening in group. What happens to the metallic character in a group when we move from top to bottom? So the metallic character, it increases in a group. Why so? Why it increases? Because you can see that the metallic character, as you are moving, the reason is as we are moving down, extra shell is added. Here 2 shells, here 3 shells, here 4 shells. So extra shell is added. So what is happening? The electron is becoming far from the nucleus. Okay, so the electron is becoming far from the nucleus. So as the electrons are far from the nucleus, they can easily lose electrons. So potassium is more metallic than sodium because it has got 1 extra shell. So the electrons, so the outermost orbital will be very easy for the potassium to lose this outermost electron. So as how much they are far from the nucleus, they can easily lose that electron. Okay, so that's the reason the metallic character increases in a group. But here I have taken an example of metals. But what happens in case of non-metals? Suppose it's an example of non-metals. So in non-metals will not have metallic character. So what we say? Non-metals have non-metallic character. Okay. So in non-metals, the non-metallic character decreases. Okay, it decreases. Why it decreases? The reason behind it is same thing, but only you have to twist the thing. Okay, at every level 1 extra shell is added. Okay, at every level extra shell is added. So the nucleus is becoming far from the electrons. Okay, because they are accommodated in their orbit. So the nucleus is far from the electrons. So as the nucleus is far from the electrons, what is happening? The nucleus is not interested to gain more electrons because it is becoming far. तो उसको कोई interest ही नहीं है कि और to gain more electrons, okay, to take more electrons. So that's why the non-metallic character decreases. ठीक है? So this is what is about metallic character. So metallic character, it decreases when you move from left to right in a period, and in a group metallic character increases. And in case of non-metals in group, the non-metallic character decreases. Okay? And let us just study about the fourth trend, that is nature of oxides. Okay? Nature of oxides. So as we know, okay, that metallic oxides, okay, metallic oxides are of what nature, and non-metallic oxides are of what nature, right? So as we know that non-metallic oxides are acidic oxides and metallic oxides are basic oxides. So what happens in a period? What happens to the oxides when we move from left to right in a period? So you can see that when we are moving from left to right in a period, metals are converted into non-metals. So definitely the nature of oxides will be also converted into basic to, because metals will form basic oxides to acidic oxides. Okay. So the metals basically they form basic oxides. So I'll just write here that metals they form basic oxides and non-metals they form acidic oxides. Okay. So when you move from left to right in a period, basic oxides gets changed to acidic oxides, and in a group it remains the same. Suppose if the group contains only metals, then it will only have acidic oxides, and if it contains basic oxides, and if basic oxide, like in this group all will form basic oxide and it remains the same, whereas if the group contains all non-metals, then they will form acidic oxides. Okay, so this is what is all about trends in periodic table. Okay, this is what we have discussed all about trends in periodic table. So at the last I want to summarize it, because at the end what we have studied till now, we will just make a chart and then we will write according to it. Okay, so the first one, what we will write here, we will write period. First we will write period and then we will write group. Okay, so here I will write period and then here group, and here we will write the characteristic. So first we will write valence electrons. Okay, valence electrons in a period. What happens to the valence electrons in a period? It increases, and here it remains the same. Then second one, valency. What happens to the valency in a period? First it increases and then decreases. Okay, first it increases and then decreases. Here in a group it remains the same. Okay, then third one is what? Atomic size. Atomic size. Now atomic size in a period, when we move from left to right, it decreases, and group it increases. Fourth one, metallic character. So metallic character decreases and in a group it increases. And last one, that is nature of oxides. So what happens to the nature of oxides? In a period, basic oxides to acidic oxides. And here it remains the same. Whether if they are metal, then they will form basic oxide. And if they are non-metal, they will form acidic oxide. So I have just given a summary of what I have taught, and I have given the results also. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and do like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.